Hello angels and welcome to another Football Friday. That's right, 18 teams remain and it's time to do a makeup look inspired by the colors of those teams. So if you want to know what team is chosen and what look I come up with, keep on watching. Alright angels, it's time for Google Home to select a number, which I draw from these cards, and do a makeup look inspired by those team colors. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Hey Google, choose a number between 1 and 18.
Okay. 15.
15. 1, 2, 13, 14, 15. Detroit Lions. Oh my god. Honolulu blue, silver, and black. What the heck is a Honolulu blue? But that's what they describe their colors as, so that's what I wrote. Check you guys out, and I will be right back. So by Honolulu blue, I'm guessing they mean almost, it's a cross between like a teal and not navy, it's lighter than that. So I found a couple of options, and so on the electric palette there's this blue. Sorry, I just completely blinded you. So I think this blue is very close. I'm gonna get to applying the makeup, starting off with my L'Oreal True Match concealer. Actually zoom you in and get started applying some makeup. I know what you're thinking. Isn't she wearing a different outfit? And her hair is different? Like, this looks like a totally different day. Well, guess what? It is. I completed the look yesterday, and I hated it. And we're not just talking just a regular hate. Like, I strongly disliked it. No, I loathed it. It was hideous. So what did I do? I washed it off, and I waited 24 hours, and I'm refilming this whole thing again. For you people. For you, my angels. Okay, that was dramatic. But anyway, bottom line, yes, I did. I filmed the entire look, full makeup, and I hated the entire thing. It was bad. It was bad. The lines weren't clean, the color was off. I didn't even include the silver at all. So, I'm here to redo the Detroit Lions over again. I'm not gonna cheat and choose another one. That's the look today. So let's get right to it. So I'm gonna stick with the same blue that I was working with yesterday. It is the blue from the Urban Decay electric palette. So you got one that's a little more teal, one that's a little more navy, and together I think they're gonna make a lovely Honolulu blue. I've gone ahead and primed my lids using the L'Oreal True Match concealer and a little bit of Manakadar Beauty's Step 2 finishing powder. Morphe M514 brush. And I'm gonna start off, I'm just gonna go right into the blue, the Gonzo. Alright, the Gonzo from the Urban Decay electric palette. And I'm just gonna start in the crease and work my way up and blend that out. And the black's gonna get blended up to a certain level with that. So I'm just blending, blending, blending. So that Gonzo blue is down. I think I need a little bit more on this side. Little Morphe M330 brush. It's a little bit fluffier tapered brush. Go into the electric color from NYX just to bring that into the crease, because you see this is coming off really teal. And this is just going to work this into the crease just to change the dimension of the color a little bit. Okay, and here's where things gonna get a little more complicated. I want to blend the black just in the crease and smoke it up just a little bit with the blue. BH Cosmetics number 7 brush should do the trick. See how it's kind of flat, but it's wider. So it's gonna get just into that crease. All right, so now we're going in with the black and just focus on the crease area. Almost have just none on there, just almost none. And because all I'm doing is deepening up the crease and smoking it in with the blue to make it darker. Working with just a little bit of product at a time into the crease and then going up slightly and blending. So now you see how the black is laid out. It's just really just worked into the crease and then just smoked up with the blue a little bit. I'm going to go back with that Morphe M330 brush. Mix the two blues together on one brush. More of the Gonzo than the electric. Just soft. Just a little bit of product. Tap off most of it. And then blend in with that black again. And that should make it darker. And almost like a blue smoke. Going back and forth until the eyes kind of balance right where I want it to be. That is pretty cool. See that kind of smoky blue kind of effect? That's what I want. All right. So I'm gonna pause for the cause real quick. I'll be right back. All right, so next up I'm gonna do almost, you've seen me kind of do this before, but I'm only gonna do it halfway. What I'm gonna do is use that same L'Oreal True Match concealer. And again, I like it because of the applicator. I'm gonna get my powder handy. I'm gonna apply this just by dotting it from the center, just on the lid area, keeping my eye closed. And go about halfway down the eye. The lid, I'm sorry. Because this is where most of the silver and the blue is going to go. So now that I have that halfway down the lid, go into my powder, which I'm going to use that same powder that I used on the lid previously. And I'm just going to powder that to set it. And that's it. So that way it's not going to bleed up into my lid. Perfect. And now I'm going to go in with a little Fix Plus. And I just put that on my little plastic palette. This actually came with an eyeshadow palette. So you hold on to the little plastic inserts that come with your eyeshadow palettes. They always come in handy. And I'm going to go into the silver in that Urban Decay palette, which is called So in true Valerie fashion, my camera shut off, but you can kind of see right where I applied just the silver to the inner portion and faded it in with the blue. and move on to the under eye. And I'm just gonna mix a little bit of the black and the blue together, starting with the black from the Urban Decay Distortion palette, and using a little Morphe E36 brush. It's a little pencil brush. And I'm just gonna start from the outer edge and work it in underneath the eye. And using very small strokes because I don't want this to overrun, because I'm going to mix some of the blue in with it. You can see that. It has actually probably doesn't need it because it feels like it's all about the blue right now. The blue is just kind of everywhere. Maybe I'll do a little bit of silver in the inner corner. A little BH Cosmetics number 8 brush. I'm going to get a little bit of, let's use a little bit of the Gonzo, just a tiny bit, and then just smoke out that blue a little bit, smoke out the black a little bit with the blue. Just a tiny bit of the product. It's just to soften it up a little bit. BH Cosmetics angled brush, this is a number 9. And going back into that silver color, just gonna line the inner portion of the under eye. And of course, define that inner corner a little bit. Pop some in there. Little Mario Badescu, and then we're gonna go in, do a little black on the lower lid eyelashes, and I'm gonna come back with my final look. Be right back, angels. All right, angels, we are back. I used a little bit of the Unlashed Volume Curl Mascara from Wander. This is a little Too Faced lipstick in the shade Sugar Daddy. So this is the finished look. I hope you like it. I like it much better than what I did yesterday. Again, somewhere in this video, I will insert an embarrassing photo of that look. And trust me, it was bad. I tried something different and it just backfired. Did not work. Well, angels, if you've watched this far, thank you so much. I really do appreciate every single view that I get. Also, don't forget to follow me on all of my other social media. I have Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all at Angels Makeup Mayhem. Do be an angel and click subscribe, then smash that notification bell so you're notified every single time I upload a video. All you angels should leave me a comment because I really love hearing from you. Thank you so much for watching, angels, and I'll see you in the next video. That's good. All right. Let's do the close. It's the angle. Blame the angle. All right, angels. Not to mention, half the footage from yesterday was completely out of focus. So it was out of focus, and it looked like shit. Complete and utter shit. And so that I don't look like Mimi from the Drew Carey Show. Make that your statement. This is using those colors in a way that's pretty and says woman, but says I'm a fan and I'm here to party. This is a smoky blue eye. Get the Honolulu blue. I can't believe that's what it's called. I wonder if that's on there. It's not like they actually listed on their website. Yes, our colors are black and Honolulu blue.